Good evening, Saginaw, Michigan. Welcome to UCW Ultimate Championship Wrestling. My name is Jordan Slisko, and we have a great show for you tonight. But first, let's kick it off with J-Rocc Daddy and Rodrageous, Rod Lee.
Now, who's excited for our next match? Who's excited for our next match?
The fans here at the UCW Arena are hyped and ready for this contest. Referee Orville tonight looking great.
This match will be for one fall.
J-Rocc demands you give it up one time, and these fans definitely are.
And your first opponent, making his way to the ring, he is from Cleveland, Ohio. And the man who give it up for the one time, J-Rocc Daddy.
And unfortunately, once again, Matt Lagarde, our ring announcer, does mess it up. It is not give it up for the one time. It is give it up one time for J-Rocc Daddy. He'll get there. He'll get there. He's working on it.
Mama sucks, boy. No reaction.
The fans definitely enjoy getting under J-Rocc's skin just as much as he enjoys getting under theirs. But wait a second. There's a warning on the screen, ladies and gentlemen watching at home, because you are about to enter a sucker-free zone. So when you want to talk about a clash of styles, there might not be two more different individuals in the UCW than Rodrageous Rod Lee and J-Rocc Daddy. One as hard as nails, as tough as they come, serious as all get out, and the other, well, he's dancing to Uptown Funk right now. But don't let the dancing, don't let the anime, don't let all of that get in the way of what Rodrageous Rod Lee can do inside the squared circle. This is a man who recently this year was on Ring of Honor television, unfortunately coming up short in tag team action, but being there for a reason.
He is 250 pounds. He is here to make UCW sucker free. He is the Rodrageous Rod Lee.
And the fans here definitely behind Rodrageous Rod Lee at the start of this matchup. They are ready to see him turn the UCW into a sucker-free zone, and right now, they think J-Rocc Daddy is the biggest sucker in the room. Orville is definitely going to have his hands full with this one. Not to say J-Rocc is known for his underhanded tactics, but J-Rocc likes to...
Let me tell you something. I'm going to finish smacking him around. That I was just out here dancing instead of... Look, this is what they believe in. Look, there's a cousin over there. People right here. Hey! I ain't nobody no jive turkey. You shut your mouth. None
Well, I was trying to not talk over J-Rocc as he talked to the fans, and then Rod Lee decided to talk some smack to J-Rocc, and now the fans are officially chanting Jive Ass Turkey, a chant I personally never thought I would hear inside the UCW arena, but, you know, if the glove fits, I suppose. Now, as I was saying, J-Rocc Daddy is not one to openly cheat. He's not going to kick you in the groin. He's not going to hit you with a chair while the ref's looking. But he might do those things when the ref's distracted. Not saying he will, but he could. He's done it before. We've seen him take a chain to the head of swag champ Ren Jones. And you know that Deuce Diamond has talked to Orville about that situation. And of course Orville has seen the tape. So he's going to be watching J-Rocc Daddy to make sure he doesn't do those sorts of things in this matchup against Rod Lee. Now if I was Rod Lee, I would use that advantage and maybe pull an Eddie Guerrero or something like that. You never know. These fans are very much under the skin of J-Rocc Daddy here tonight. He's a little bit more frazzled than I think I've ever seen him. Well, J-Rocc does not like being called a turkey, a chicken, or whatever. J-Rocc said this is not dancing, this is wrestling, and this match is officially underway per referee Orville. These two squaring off, locking horns, center of the ring. If I was Rod Lee, my goal would be to get this over with as quick as possible. Do not let J-Rocc get into a groove. Do not let J-Rocc slow it down and do that methodical, aggressive, ground and pound, grappling pace that he likes to do. Obviously, watch out for the piledriver, one of the most devastating maneuvers I've ever seen in person. But like I said, once J-Rocc gets on a roll and he gets into a groove, that's when he is at his most dangerous. He will wear you down body part by body part, limb by limb, bone by bone, muscle by muscle, and there's nothing you can do about it when he zeroes in. And already J-Rocc was starting to hold control, but Rod Lee able to reverse that wrist lock into one of his own. The veteran attempting to get to the ropes, but not today. I can't quite tell from that angle, but may have went for the eyes. Now side headlock applied and tight. And J-Rocc is not only a big guy, he's a strong guy. He is not a bodybuilder type strength either. He is a functional strength, will pick you up, will throw you around. I've seen this guy pick up things, oh my gosh. J-Rocc tumbles out of the ring. You gotta wonder if it's the strength. And J-Rocc is impressed by the strength of Rod Lee there. I heard him say, what the well, I'm not going to repeat what he said, but Rod Lee, again, also a deceptively strong individual. Wait a second, J-Rocc is telling Rod Lee something there, not sure what. But like I said, it's not all dancing and fun when it comes to the Rodrageous one. He can go in that ring. Well, J-Rocc called for a test of strength here after the impressive shoulder block from Rod Lee. We're going to see which of these two is definitively the strongest. And if I was a betting man, which I'm not, I know Whip Dog is, even though he's not here, I would put my DraftKings on J-Rocc here, nothing away from Rod Lee, but I've seen J-Rocc do some incredibly strong things, both in and outside of the ring. But it sounds like Rod Lee has some slippery hands. Slippery than wet are those hands of Rodrageous Rod Lee. J-Rocc saying he's ready. He doesn't know why Rod Lee's not ready. But I think Rod Lee's a little bit more ready for this test of strength than J-Rocc thought he would be. And the fans just continue to give it to J-Rocc Daddy here tonight. Oh, wait a second. Probably to the left, right, left, right. Left, right. Oh, you're dancing now, J-Rocc Daddy! That's just going to make the veteran mad. But so far it has gotten under the skin. Oh my gosh, what a chop. Talk about getting under the skin. That'll tear your skin right off. J-Rocc Daddy is starting to realize that, I think he realizes that he was looking, maybe not past Rod Lee, but, you know, a little bit down on the guy, the dancing, fun-loving Rod Lee, who's now strutting around the ring in complete control. And I know that Rod likes to have fun, but like I said at the start of this, if I was Rod Lee, I'd want to get this done as quick as possible before the looking pass that J-Rocc did catches up with him and J-Rocc starts to focus. Looking for a nice snapmare, but I do believe J-Rocc, yes, definitely went to the eyes that time. Oh, just dumps Rod Lee out to the ground, down to the floor. There's only a very fine layer of padding here at the UCW arena. It doesn't even go out that far. After the rake to the eyes, J-Rocc definitely in full control, just bouncing the head of Rod Lee off of the chair. J-Rocc there explaining to the ref he did not use the chair, he used Rod Lee on the chair, which I guess is technically correct. He did not use the chair as a weapon, he used Rod Lee to hit the chair. Oh, just chopping Rod Lee to pieces here in front of these young fans. And the fans are helping Rod Lee back to his feet, hoping to help Rod Lee make UCW sucker free. And Rod able to just get back in before the 10 count. Now J-Rocc wisely going right back to the throat and the face. Couldn't quite see what he was going for there. He might have been going for a modified camel clutch. But if Rod Lee can't breathe, Rod Lee can't move. Now J-Rocc doing a little shimmy of his own. These fans are not having it here. But it did look like it gave Rod Lee enough time to come back. Perhaps not. Big shot to the back, and J-Rocc Daddy stays in control. Another chop. This one's sending Rod Lee head over heels into the corner. One time for J-Rocc Daddy. Let's see what J-Rocc has in store here. Returning the chop favor, but that just fired up the Rodrageous one. A knife edge of his own. Corner to corner attempt, dozy-do. Big splash. Oh! You saw Rod Lee attempted to turn around to try and counter the splash. That's a Russian leg sweep, float over into a pinning position. It's one of my favorite maneuvers. Now, this is not what J-Rocc needs to be doing. He needs to be staying on Rod Lee, and I'm surprised that the veteran of so many years is making this, current mistake. It's not a move that I would have done. But I mean, I can only say so much here. I'm not in the heat of the moment of a match, but and now locking in a nice rear chin lock, making Rod Lee stare at the fans who were helping him get back to his feet. And those fans, it means so much to Rod Lee. We know how much he loves and cares for his fans. And if he doesn't get a chance to, prove to them that he can do this, that is something that Rod Lee cares a lot about. He cares about his fans. Rod Lee might be out here. Oh no, wait a second. The Rodrageous one is firing up here as the Rodrageous fans at ringside are attempting to get him back into it. He is up to his feet now, but a well-placed elbow get him out. Oh no, instead choose to go for a punch there. Nice maneuver by Rod Lee. Look at it. Oh, wait a second. A hair pull there. Fist full of flow. Drops Rod Lee back to the ground. And J-Rocc Daddy is back in control once again. But an interesting move. We don't often see J-Rocc go to the top. Well, I guess he's on the middle. But either way, he's in the high red district going for big elbow drop. But Rod Lee just able to get out of the way. Big mistake from J-Rocc Daddy. This could be exactly what Rod Lee needs to get back into this and pick up a win. If he can get to his feet, if he can fire up, and if he can take out J-Rocc now, this is his best opportunity. These fans are behind him, and they want to see him make this place sucker free. Big clothesline drops J-Rocc Daddy. And another. Rod Lee is firing up here as he wanted to. Big hands there. Another big punch there after a nice wind-up. The Anime King in full form here. Oh, wait a second, Dozy-Do. J-Rocc goes low, but a shot there. Oh, nice super kick there from Rod Lee. Falls into the pin. Not the strongest of pins, but it was almost enough, but only a 2 on this day, in this moment. Rod Lee confirms that it was a 2 with Orville. Orville always in great position, as we've been seeing here tonight. Rod Lee attempting to get these fans back behind him, and they have never left. They will stay with the Rodrageous one until this is a sucker-free night. Set up for something there, but J-Rocc felt it coming. Shot to the midsection. Wait a second, could we be seeing the piledriver? Can't quite get him up, but Rod Lee able to counter it into a backdrop. Oh, Rod Lee with a one-arm spine buster. That could be enough. Rolls into the cover a little bit slower than I think he wanted to. And that moment of hesitation where Rod had to catch his breath before he rolled into that pin might have been all it took. All J-Rocc needed to kick out of that pinning position. Rod Lee can hardly believe it. These fans can hardly believe it. But if you've been watching J-Rocc Daddy matches long enough, I know you can believe that he did kick out there. Now Rod Lee could be setting up for the end here. Stalking J-Rocc Daddy into the corner. Irish whip attempt, corner to corner. Oh, went for like a shoulder block there, but ate a knee of J-Rocc. Now jackknife pin, feet on the ropes, Orville. And Orville able to notice it just under the leg of Rod Lee, that J-Rocc did have the feet on the ropes. And J-Rocc is mad, getting in the face of referee Orville, what is not what he needs to do. Wait a second, from behind, Schoolboy Orville in perfect position. Not today, though. Big clothesline now. J-Rocc drops Rod Lee. J-Rocc like a angry rhinoceros in the ring right now. What's he doing? Oh, that's a chair. I said J-Rocc wouldn't take a chair and use it right in front of the referee earlier in this match, but maybe if he's frustrated enough, he will. J-Rocc threatening to use the chair on Orville. I don't know if he'd go that far. Wait a second, who's that? Sneaking in behind him. That's Ren Jones. What's the swag champ doing? Takes the chair from J-Rocc Daddy. And that allows Rod Lee to go for another roll-up. And he wins it. Rod Lee just beat J-Rocc Daddy. 1, 2, 3.
And your winner,
with the help of the swag champ himself. So Rod Lee and J-Rocc had a great matchup here. And now Rod Lee and Ren Jones looking to finish off J-Rocc, but the veteran wisely bails and rushes into the back there. But we can confirm that right now, UCW Arena is sucker-free, at least for the moment, thanks to Ren Jones and the Rodrageous Rod Lee here tonight, Saginaw, Michigan, the UCW Arena, and a celebratory dance from the Rodrageous victor here tonight. Well, what a matchup we had here tonight, those watching on YouTube. And that is going to do it for this edition of UCW on YouTube, Ultimate Championship Wrestling. Be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of these wonderful UCW matches and more coming soon. And also be sure to follow us on Facebook at Basslammer, link in the description below, so you can know when the next UCW show is in the UCW Arena in Saginaw, Michigan. I've been Jordan Slascavone. We will see you next time on UCW.